Hello students, in last some lectures we have studied the concept of computer system, internal structure of computer system, then different types of memories, that is primary memory, secondary memory, and examples of that memories. Then in last lecture we have elaborated the concept of hardware and software. Under software we have categorized the software as open source software as well as closed source software. Also we have studied the utility based types of software, that are application software and system software. Also we focus the functions of operating system, such as operating system is essential to work on any electronic device, that may be the PC, that may be laptop, or that may be your mobile. uh, Operating system is the backbone of functioning software as well as hardware. It is the communicator in between software and hardware. We can complete any process with the help of operating system. Operating system supports uh, every functionality of the user. Also, it is recommended that you have to prefer the licensed operating system instead of using pirated one. And if it is not possible to purchase the pirated operating system, you have to go for the open source operating system such as Linux. Okay, all these things we already covered. Today we are going to study the different operating system types for our computers, laptops, and mobiles. First of all, let us see the operating system for personal computers and laptops. First one is the DOS. DOS stands for Disk Operating System. This operating system was used in 1980s and in early 1990s. It is completely command-based operating system. You have to provide specific commands, and then use the you can perform the specific activity. See here, this is the screen of MS-DOS, that is Microsoft DOS. Here you will get the uh, DOS prompt, that is C colon slash and then angular bracket. And here from this location, we have to start the typing. Typing means we have to provide the specific commands, and depending on that commands, we will get the output. For example, here some commands are given, that is C colon slash version slash R. It is showing the details of current version of the DOS. Then next command is city mouse. City mouse is here, PS2 port is used for installing the mouse, or we are using the mouse by using the PS2 port. Then one more command is given, that dir. Dir stands for the directories within this computer system. Now I have taken this screenshot from the internet. Therefore, it is this whatever the data is displayed here, it is not of my personal computer or not of our college computer. This is the screenshot from the internet. Therefore, this is not the perfect information for our computer systems which we are using. It is only for your information. Here when we run the directory command, under that we will get the information that volume in drive C is, its name is given, then volume serial number is provided, and directory of C drive is, first one is fdos, then it is shown that it is directory, it is created on 1st June 2016 at 3 p.m. Then atoexe.bat, then bootsec, it is bin type. This bat is the type of file or type of directory. Bat is the batch file, bin is binary file, com is commercial file, sys is the system file. All these are the directories under the C drive. Okay, such type of information we have to provide under the C drive, and then we will get the output. See here, whatever the data we are typing, it must be properly arranged. If there are any spaces, then we have to provide the proper spacing here, just like here. For version, we have to provide ver space slash r. Then here we are providing next command is city mouse. It is a single word, no need to provide any space. Then dir is the internal command again. It is it stands for directory. If we provide complete directory here instead of dir, then you will get the error and not the proper output. Therefore, whatever the commands you are providing, it matters a lot of in MS-DOS. Okay, let's go for the next OS, that is Windows. Windows is a series of operating systems that are designed by Microsoft. First two versions of the Windows operating system introduced in 1985 and 1987 respectively, that were primitive, and Windows is the most commonly used operating system. We all prefer Windows operating system for our laptop and computers. Microsoft has introduced a lots of many operating systems since 1985. Then let's see the example of Windows. See, currently we are using Windows 10 operating system. The next one is Mac OS. Apple's corporation's registered operating system is called as Mac OS. That means Mac is the product of Apple Corporation and Windows is the product of Microsoft. Here we can see the image of Mac like this here. We can see different types of icons displayed at the status near about the taskbar, and we can operate through these icons. Then next operating system is Chrome. Chrome OS is an open source operating system created by Google to create a better computing experience for people who spend most of their time on the web. See here, its example, Chrome. When you open your Google browser or Google OS, then you will get all these things, just like Google Slides, Google Sheets, Google Maps, Google Docs, then even apps, Chromium, Files, Google Sheets, Google Form. All these things are available under the Chrome OS. Here you will get complete list of its different apps. We most of we are using most of the apps within this, such like Gmail, then YouTube, Netflix. All these apps are mostly used by us. The next one is the Unix. Unix was trademarked in 1969 by a group of AT&T employees at Bell Labs as a multitasking and multi-user computer operating system. This Unix operating system was introduced by the Bell Laboratories in 1969, and its main functionality is that it is multitasking and multi-user support. Multitasking means it is performing multiple tasks at a time. That means we can take the printout as well as we can perform our documentation, or we can complete our presentation at the same time. This is known as the multitasking. At a time we can perform multiple things that is multitasking. And multi-user means more than one user can operate your system, that is known as the multi-user operating system. For example, let's see its example here. Unix operating system is again command based, just like the DOS. But here instead of DOS prompt or command prompt, here you will get the hash sign, and after that you have to provide the command. Here ls minus l slash user. It means total 42, total 12 users are available under the ls minus l. Ls means list and minus l means in the large format. Whatever the different users are available, that all different users will be displayed in the large format. Now, what is the meaning of large format? Here, different um, rights have given. This is first dr is the mandatory word for the user. Then w means write, x means execute, r for read. Then next application is not given, or next write is not given. Then execute and write is given. Again next write is not given and only execute write is given. Now here, whatever the different rights are given, that are categorized again in three parts. First, three rights, that means RWX. This is for admin. Then R-X. This is for primary user, and R minus X. This is for the secondary user. Such type of distribution is done. Okay. We are not going to study in detail about all these things. We have to just see the structure. Then its size is given, that 2 bin, that means 2 file size is given. Then here this 2 means the users, number of users. 2 users are used, this file is used by 2 users. Here same thing, here this file is used by 3 users, and this file is used by 20 users. As this is the multi-user operating system, therefore multiple users can operate the same file. Then here its creation date is given, that is Jan 1, 1970, like that. Then here its file size is given, 32, 768, 64, 144. And then the files type is given, that this file, first file is owned by the administrator, and then second file is of the binary type, third file owner is fourth, fourth file is fourth file's owner is games. These are the names of the owners. Okay. Then here next command is that ls minus l slash user slash k. That means here you have to display all the files with the username as a k. Okay. Then it shows the total 0 files. As here, though we can see the Kane is the owner of the file, but it may happen that he may be the second user, and therefore we will get the output as the total 0. Okay. In such manner, we can display specific user name wise files also. The next one is the Linux. Linux is an open source, portable, multi-user operating system. It is multi-programming. It is very similar to other operating systems such as Windows, and a source code is available to the public. That means source code is available, therefore we call it as a open source operating system. It is portable. That means it is not having so large file size. We can easily download it from the internet and it is free to use. Also, it is multi-user operating system. Multi-user can access system resources like memory, RAM, application programs at the same time. Just like I have shown use of the network, that type of function is known as the multi-user operating system. Then multi-programming, that means for the specific task or for the single task, multiple types of programs can be accepted by the owner, and then owner will decide which type of program will be perfect for that specific task. Then it is very similar to other operating systems such as Windows. That means it is also having graphical user interface, therefore we can easily interact with the apps within the Linux, and its source code is available to the public. As its source code is available to the public, then public can change the source code as per their requirement. Therefore it is very handy to use. This is the screen of Linux. Here we can see the date and time, then volume, then email, then EN for English, Marathi. Then different icons are shown here to complete our activities. Then next operating systems are for mobiles. Mostly we are using the Android mobiles. Android is a free and open source operating system provided by Google, and it is most popular operating system among all other operating systems. Other operating systems are Asha. Asha is used by Nokia phones, and this is closed source operating system. Closed source operating system means we cannot change anything in the source code. The next one is the BlackBerry. This is again closed source operating system for smartphones and tabs. Next operating system is iOS. iOS is Apple's closed source operating system for Apple's iPhone, iPad, iPod Touch, and iPad, and second generation Apple TVs. This iOS is completely work only for the Apple devices. Then Windows Phone. Windows Phone is again developed by the Microsoft as a closed source operating system for mobile phones. Okay, these are the different operating systems for the mobiles. Let's see it in the pictorial format. Here, this is the Android, and this is iOS, this is BlackBerry, this is Asha, this is Windows, and this is Chrome. Okay, these are different examples of mobile operating system. Today, we have studied the operating systems for computer and laptop, and as well as operating systems for the mobiles. Let's stop here. In next lecture, we will study more about Linux operating system.